Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's 10 o'clock. What is today? Tuesday, July 20th. Let's give it a couple minutes and then we'll start the meditation. Okay. Thanks so much for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's 10:02. So let's see. Welcome to the meditation Tuesday. And just really feel really good lately. I don't know, feel like something's moving through me again. I don't even know if that's the right word. I feel like my story of who I am is shifting and I'm letting it go. And there's just something deeper that's presenting itself. So just feel grateful. And what else is there to say? Let's meditate. Take my shirt off. It's a little warm up here. So thought it was a little cool at first, but okay. Just allowing your whole body to just relax into whatever you're sitting or lying on. And just taking in a nice deep breath. And really just letting go of any stress, any worries. I really mean this. I know, if you listen to other meditation teachers or done other meditations, a lot of time this is asked, but I really sincerely invite you just to let go of any struggles, any stress, any worries, any heaviness, at least for the time of this meditation. Can we do this? Just to let go, just turn the mind off. Just turn it off, set it to the side. You don't need it for this meditation. There's nothing the mind is going to help you with to enhance this meditation at all. So I invite you to leave all your agendas, leave all your intentions, leave your imagination, leave that all at the door. There's no reason to carry anything into this meditation. I literally mean anything. There's nothing to carry into it, there's nothing to hold on to. All that's required is your awareness. And we all have that, right? Even as a little baby, we're aware that we exist. We don't need any intelligence, any knowledge. We didn't need to read any books or go to school to get educated to recognize that, to have the awareness, conscious awareness that we are here, that we exist. And so anything outside of that, I'm inviting you for this meditation just to let it all go. Just to let it all go. And there's nothing to figure out. There's nowhere you need to go. There's nothing you need to do. There is no effort or trying or doingness required for this meditation, other than simply to be aware. Be aware of my invitations, my voice, be aware of your breath, be aware of your body. And awareness does not require anything from the mind to simply be aware. We get so caught up in the world and the busyness of the world, trying to solve the problems with our mind, looking for solutions. How do we become more happy? Even how do we awaken or become enlightened? We go through the mind for so many different quests that we're on in an effort to find something that is already here. And it's okay. It's okay. The seeking and the searching is all beautiful and wonderful, but I'm even inviting you to let go of the seeking and the searching for right now and just be so empty that nothing else besides conscious awareness remains, because you can't get rid of the consciousness, the fact that you exist, that you're conscious that you exist. You cannot get rid of that. That is you, and you can't get rid of you, but you can let go of everything else beside that. So I'm inviting you for this meditation to be so fully empty of anything, even your judgments of yourself or others or the world, thinking that you need the world to be different or need yourself to be different or someone else to be different in order to be at peace and enjoy right now in this moment. I'm inviting you to let all of that go as well, so that you can just rest in this moment, and now this moment, and now this one, because all there really is just a series of present moments. And so I'm inviting you for this meditation. You can pick up all your stuff afterwards if you want, but I'm inviting you for this meditation that you let go of any need to fix or change yourself, others, or the world. Let go of all your resistance. Let go of all your resistance to just being the pure beingness of who you are right now, or let go of your resistance of life in any way, again, where you need to fix or change it in any way. Just at least for this meditation, just let it go. Because let's just look at that just for a moment. The only reason that you can have stress, the only reason that you could not be in peace in this moment is because you're wanting yourself, others, or the world or life to be different than what it is presenting itself to be right now. So I'm just asking, I'm inviting you, don't ask for life to be any different whatsoever, so that you can simply rest in the peace that is here right now in this moment. That is actually you right here in this moment. Can we do this? Can we just rest in the peace of who you are? And just imagine whatever this meditation goes to, 20, 30 minutes, an hour, if you could just let the world be as it is, it will be okay without you for right now, right? Just let the world be okay right now without you, so that you rest in the stillness and the peace of this moment, so that you can re-enter the world restful, peaceful, recharged. And how much more powerful is it of that to serve from that space rather than serving out of judgment and blame and fear? The mind would have you believe you're not enough. The mind would have you believe that something else has to happen in order for you to experience the peace. The mind would have you believe that you need to do something to earn your way back to peace, earn your way back to the truth of who you are. I'm inviting you to let go of all of that so that only peace remains, only you remain. We try so hard with life, and it's okay. That's just part of the play of life, right? But we try so hard. I'm inviting you to let go of all the trying, all the effort right now, because to simply be aware does not require any effort, right? It doesn't require you any effort to be aware of my voice. It doesn't require any effort for you to be aware of my words. It doesn't require you any effort to just simply be aware of your body or your mind or your thoughts. You are not any of those things. You are simply the one who is aware of those things, aware of anything that comes and goes. Your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs change over time, your experiences, your five senses, your body will someday go, your mind will someday go. What is it that never ever leaves you, that never ever changes, that never ever goes? And that is the one where you are the conscious and witness. That's the only thing that can always be here and remain. And it's the true you that you cannot get rid of. But you can let go of everything else. What if you were just about to enter the temple of God? But in order to enter the temple, God is asking you to simply let go of all your past, all your future, all the things that you've collected over the years, all the things that you hold on to, all the things that you're trying to control or even manipulate so that your mind can create life the way it thinks life is supposed to go. But what if you had to let go of all of that before you could enter into the temple of I am? And you can do this. You can do this by simply making the choice to say, I don't want to hold on to anything. At least for this meditation, I'm going to empty out anything I can think of or imagine that I'm holding on to, any of the past, any of the future, even any knowledge that I've learned, at least for this meditation, anything that you've learned or any memories you carry, and just come back to a place of innocence. And I know your mind might say, well, I've learned those and it's brought me to this place. Yes, it has brought you to the place where you can be aware of that you don't need to carry it into the temple of God. And there's nothing you need to carry into the temple of God, the temple of I am, that will help you to enter. You don't need to read another book and become more knowledgeable. Knowledge is wonderful. And knowledge can be used as bad also, right? Knowledge isn't necessarily good or bad. It can be used for horrible things, but it can also be used for wonderful things. But if this body and this mind will someday pass on, and it will, where is your intelligence then? Where is your wisdom then? Where are all the memories then? See, there has to be something beyond your physical form if we are truly to experience the eternal truth of who we are. And I'm also inviting you to let go of all the stories you've accumulated over the years to say, this is who I am. I'm kind, I'm mean, I'm naughty, I'm bad, I'm good, I'm loving, I'm impatient, I'm mean, I'm a bastard, I'm not enough, I'm not worthy, I'm good at baseball, I'm wonderful at singing. These are all stories and labels that we have accumulated, and we call this the person, the personality, the self-image. I'm inviting you to let go of all those stories, even the stories that say you're a man or a woman, or you're heavy or skinny, or all those things that would have you believe, like you would say, well, of course I'm a man, of course I'm a woman. But even these days, right, with transgender, there's more of an androgynous energy that's presenting itself. But who are you? Is that all you are? A man or a woman, or you're 64, or you're skinny or heavy, or you're kind or mean? What would happen if you were to transcend all of those stories? What would happen if right now you let go of all those stories and emptied out? What would you be then? And are you willing to explore with that? Because when you empty out all these stories of who you think you are, of who you think you should be, how you think you should be, and let go of that I'm not enough, and I have to earn my way back to the truth of who I am. If you emptied out all of that, what would it be? Who would you be? I'm inviting you to just make that leap right now. Just empty out so fully and completely that only an innocence and a freedom remains. You know, we talk about being free, but unless we are free from our fears, which is of the mind, not of the truth of who you are, unless we are free of the fears, we will never, ever be totally free, right? Because if you're walking around in fear, maybe it's a little bit of fear, maybe it's a tremendous fear, but if you're walking around in any fear whatsoever, you are not totally free, because you will carry stress and worries about, what if this happens? What if I don't say the right thing? Will they love me? Will they approve of me? What if I don't get that job? What if I don't make enough money? What if I go bankrupt? What if I don't find God? What if I don't awaken? All these worries, all of these fears, you can never ever be free, totally free, unless you move beyond all those stories, all those beliefs, beyond what the mind has trapped you into believing you are. Sometimes I don't know what to say. I truly don't. I just know, feel how fulfilling it is for me. But the truth is also, who needs to be fulfilled? Is it my true self or the idea of who I think I am? Because your true self, the one that is beyond the mind, beyond the fears, and is beyond all the stories, beliefs, feelings, thoughts, perceptions, actions, beyond all of that, is already whole and complete, and there's nothing to fulfill. But I feel called to do this because I recognize that it is fulfilling for my person, and helps me to actually feel fulfilled and then move beyond my person and back to the truth that I have always been and that I will always be. And that is true for you as well. We're just coming back home. And when we say coming back home, home has never left. Home has never left you. You cannot escape you. You don't need to move one single inch to be you. You are already you. It's just that you have been caught in Maya and the illusion of who you think you are, and it has kept you from recognizing that you are already whole and complete. You are already enough. You are free, and you are beyond any fears, beyond any blame, beyond any judgment. But your mind would have you believe otherwise. So this is your chance to move beyond all of those stories, all those fears, all those beliefs, just for this meditation. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm inviting you to do. And I'm not here to convince you or persuade you to do it anything or to believe anything I say. I am here to offer you a glimpse, even just a glimpse of the truth of who you are, so that you can see for yourself that you are already free, that you are already perfect, you are already whole, and that you are already, not only do you not have to enter the temple of God, you are already that temple. You and God have always been one. You are God. You are the one with that beautiful essence, that beautiful truth. But you simply cannot see it because of all the stories and beliefs that you have accumulated. And for me, when I speak some of these things, like that you are already God, I notice my fear comes up. What if there's somebody out there that thinks, oh my God, that is so wrong. You are so off track. And so I have that fear that comes up with that. Wonderful, beautiful. It's beautiful because anytime a fear presents itself, we have an opportunity to move beyond it. And life, by the way, and God will bring us fear sometimes, will bring us, actually what they're bringing us is simply an experience of life, and it so happens that we're afraid of that experience because there's some kind of fear or belief that we're holding on to that takes us to that place of fear. It's not that God is picking on you or me. It's not that God is trying to challenge you or make you be afraid. It's because you are holding on to something that is needing to be released, that is involving fear. The ultimate truth of who you are is beyond any fear and is just pure peace, pure love, pure joy, pure freedom, and we call that heaven. That's what heaven is. It's when you move beyond all your limiting beliefs of who you think you are, so that only the truth remains. And I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was Peter. I can't remember. But when Jesus asked him a question, I don't fully remember the story, but basically, Jesus said, for you, the kingdom of God is at hand. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. It's here, right now. You don't need to do anything else. You don't need to wait for something to happen. No, It's right here, right now. And Jesus also said, I and the Father are one. But he also said, you and the Father are one, which is quite often forgotten, I might add. You know, it really doesn't matter what words I share. It really doesn't. What does matter though is your choosing, your willingness, your openness right now to just explore with what would it feel like? What would it be like to simply let go of everything? All the past, all the future, all the thoughts, all the feelings. Let go of even all the physical. Let go of your mind. Let go of your body, even because just because you let go of it doesn't mean you're going to stop experiencing that. These things, your body, your mind, your thoughts, life, God, you're not having that experience because you want it or choose it or because you are holding on to it. Your holding on to it doesn't keep it here. It's here because your true essence, your God essence, says this is what is needed in this moment for you to remember and recognize the truth that you already are, that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So for me, these meditations take me deeper and deeper. And like you, I'm exposed to hearing this over and over again. But more, perhaps more important than the words is I'm part of a vibration, part of love, part of this God energy, this God source, or whatever source you want to call it. I'm part of that. And the vibration within my body, within my mind, within my person continues to raise so that it's coming up and coming closer and closer to the truth that we already are. But even when we say, how far away is the truth of who I am? When I say we're coming closer and closer, in truth, there's no coming closer because you are already that. The only thing that can come closer is by letting go of who you're not, the person begins to merge with and be swallowed up by the truth that you already are. Even the seeker, even the one that is searching and seeking for who you truly are and seeking and searching for God, that is also swallowed up by the truth of who you are. And it's okay. It's okay. Seeking and searching is wonderful until, again, it is swallowed up by the truth of who you are. To see that even the seeking and the searching is making the assumption that there's something to seek and search, and it's not in recognition that you are already the God essence that you've been seeking. You are already peace and joy and love that you have been seeking. You are already the truth that you have been seeking. But seeking and searching are insinuating that there's something else that has to happen in order to be that awakened truth that you already are. I don't know. Is there something else to say? Or is it just about just resting, just simply resting in the peace? What is the peace? Again, the peace is after we have emptied out, at least for this meditation, we've emptied out all the struggle, all the worries, all the past, any need for this moment, and any need for life to be any different than what it is. At least for right now, just allow it all to be so that you can rest in peace, right? If we, for the time being, don't try to figure out anything, we just allow the world to be as it is, allow life to be as it is, all that's left is peace. Can you simply rest in that peace right now, in this moment, and for this meditation? I don't feel like I want to say anything else in this moment. Right now, I just invite you to just rest in this energy. And if your mind gets busy, let the mind get busy. It doesn't matter whether you have one thought or 1,000 thoughts. It really doesn't. You are the one that is noticing the thoughts. Just notice it. And maybe the mind will say, well, I'm feeling really frustrated. Let the mind be frustrated. Can you simply be a witness to that? Not deny it, not fight it, not push it away. Just notice it. Wow, I'm feeling really grumpy right now. Let the mind be grumpy. Let the person be grumpy. You can be a witness to that grumpiness. And you, by the way, still get to remain in the peace. Because the peace, the truth of who you are, doesn't need the grumpiness to change of the person, doesn't need the judgment to change, doesn't need the fears to change. You are simply a witness to the thoughts, to the feelings, to the perceptions, even to the actions. You're just witnessing all of it. And the truth of who you are is a non functioning self, meaning it's not the doer of your life, it's the witness to the doer. It's a witness to the thinker. It's a witness to the feeler. It's a witness to the perceiver. You are simply the one that is a witness to all of it. And can you just simply rest in that? Let the mind, like I say, let the mind, let the person be as grumpy as they want to be. Let them be afraid as they want to be. Let them be as worried as they want to be. You simply be a witness to the worries, a witness to the grumpiness, a witness to the fears. And you don't need to fight any of it because it's not you. You are the one that is a witness to that. So let us just rest in this beingness, rest in the silence, rest as a witness. And you can just rest in the silence and the stillness. And if something presents itself, then be aware of that, be the witness to that, but not be that. Anything that you can witness is not you. How could it be? Because anything you witness, those things all come and go. But you, the one that is conscious and aware of all of it, remain. So let us just rest in that pure isness, that pure beingness, in that temple of I am, the temple of God right now. Let us just rest in that place. And you don't need to use your imagination to rest in the temple of God. Just rest. Don't even think of the temple of God. Let that go. Just rest. Rest in this present moment. That's all. And if your mind has drifted, simply coming back to this present moment, coming back to being aware of your breath or your stillness or the silence of this moment. And if your mind has drifted, once again, just coming back to the present moment, coming back to being aware of your breath or the stillness or the silence, coming back to this present moment. So we're going to begin to finish this meditation. If you'd like to meditate more, please mute or turn your device off. And thank you so much for joining me. Right now we're on the video. Thank you. And for those of you who are ready to finish, taking in a nice deep breath. Filling your lungs up, filling your body with energy. Move your body around some. Wiggle your fingers, toes, stretch. And taking your time, and whenever you're ready, opening your eyes. And I am going to see if there's anything anybody would like to say, any questions, comments. So let me go over to the video. And let's see, did I have the right video? Yes, okay. Laura Westerland, good morning, Laura. Thanks for joining today. Glad you're able to join. Let me take a peek over here and see. I don't see anybody on YouTube, so I don't think Sandy's there today. So, and then Michelle, thank you, Brad. Appreciate you. Thanks, Michelle. I appreciate you too, my friend. Thanks for joining. And I know there's somebody else out there too. If you want to say hi, you can. If not, thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For me, it was a very good meditation. I just feel like I keep letting go of a little bit by little bit, and I just really am feeling very peaceful and came to an awareness at a deeper level of what peace means to me, and so it's been really nice. And perhaps you felt that in the meditation. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Either way, it's all good. So in any case, thank you for joining. You guys have a beautiful day, and I will let's see, no meditation tomorrow, but I'll be here on Thursday at 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay, all right, love you guys. Thanks for joining. All right, bye-bye.